Thank you very much for visiting this presentation. And today I will be focusing on a small part of the Keap Pro implementations for the real estate investors is the primary settings, right? So let's do that right away, switch. This is the sandbox account, which I have access to it. And I would like to just elaborate more about the features which are in the settings part of it. Okay. So briefly, we can cover a couple things here. My profile, it's informations associated with you as a user. So it's your email, contact informations, and you can change it. You can provide the settings. As you see it, I have associated one of the phone numbers in this packet, the company name, the website, city, state, or province, right? And if you upload the preview, you can show the picture, let's see, before, and this is your information for the login, right? So that is for the Infusionsoft, Keap application login in, right? So that's will be visible everywhere where you will be communicating with the by utilizing your signature. And within the account you can have multiple users, and let's have a look on those users here, right? So the my account, it's everything associated with the billing and the usage and how many users and how many contacts. As you see it here, this is the Keap Pro Sandbox subscription. That account is equivalent of the trial, or me as a partner, I have access to create and then show you how that works, right? So I have only 250 users, but on average for the Pro subscription, it's 250 contacts, 2,500, so it's huge number for the potential leads for the real estate investors. And you have 2 users, right? Perfect. So that's very easy to understand. And let's go to the business profile. Business profile is very important because you can have a major company and then you can have it, 3-tier, etc. So you can set it up what kind of types is real estate, definitely the name, right? Business services, there should be a real estate, here we go. And then company name, then business name, phone number, website, country, Canada, address, and everything. That will be helpful for the, including also the logo, that will be for the billing and to synchronize with other billing sections, charging credit cards, etc. Right? So something to consider to fill up that correctly. Then users, right? So you can assign the users. You can have it at users. You can set up the name, and then you can have it admin, full access, limited admin. So this role is only access for the account setting and ability to add admin users, right? So exceptions, right? So you can have it all the operations, but you're not going to the billing and account setups, right? Manager, then staff, and me, myself as a Keap partner. So for example, if you will be working with our company, we will be automatically associated because that's the way how that works. But if you will be adding other partners, you can add it and you're not going to use the user licenses, right? And then gradually when you will be expanding, you can have it, other team members being involved and operating your application. So there is a room to grow. Payment processing, very, very powerful system. What kind of currency? We have a Canadian, US, then we can utilize the WePay, and then PayPal and Stripe and the Nexus and AuthorizeNet, and doesn't matter which one, and you can even combine 2 of them. Usually we are using Stripe and we are using PayPal, right? So So very, very similar fees, as very, very similar operations. Nothing to add. Is a very, very easy. Just you click finish the setup and automatically it will create automatically account for you. Then let's go back to the product and services. You can offer services, consulting. You can offer services for the home buyers. It's very you can utilize that on making recurring payment charges and help people to offer such kind of services, right? So definitely we will cover that much more in depth when we will be setting up those operations. Just to make you aware, a very, very good marketing strategy is, in order to recycle the marketing, the funnels for paying for paid advertising, to charge the clients, prospects, even the prospects like the home buyers, by offering some services in order to make them pay back for the marketing. So recycle, because we have in other real estate investors, we have a long journey without being paid, from generating the lead through all the entire process, which I will be definitely mentioning in another video, to the point where we will be getting money from the transaction, getting from the lawyer, right? Bigger check, but long time to wait. So we can offer additional services for people during that journey. And then integrations, that's very powerful system where you can integrate with the, as you see it, my email is connected. So all the emails I communicate with the contacts, all that interactions and everything, right? So if you see it here, 4,830 emails synchronized, right? And my email box is clear, right? Okay. I'm not using Outlook Calendar. We are using Microsoft Office, right? So just to let you know, you can connect with QuickBooks. This account is not connected. We can connect with PayPal, as I mentioned before. Zoom conference is set it up. Just for information, I have multiple accounts which I'm working with, controlling. So under my name is already Zoom connected. And then there's additional features which you can connect through the Zapier. And we have capabilities to utilize it. We have an intense knowledge about other applications which can be utilized through the technical term API, right? So do not worry, and they will be introducing very shortly also integrations with the signing documents very shortly. I was expecting to have it even today. So going further, and that is synchronizing your calendar, right? Oh yeah, Outlook Calendar, that is synchronized. Yeah, that's what I was mistaken. I was thinking that was the email, because you can connect any kind of emails, Google Gmail or other emails, or business emails also, right? And tags are very powerful systems where, based on the tags, you can add tags to the client contact, remove the tags, and based on their behavior, what they are doing, how they are doing, at what time they are doing, you can apply the tags, and the triggers can be triggered, right? And then actions can be executed. Meaning is, for example, if that's just to give you an idea, if they want to buy a house and they applied and they provide the first name, last name, email address, and phone number, right? We can apply the tag prospect buyer or interested to buy property, right? Then we will send the email based on applied tag, or we will send them the follow-up. We will make notifications to the operator, to you. And as journey progress, you can, if they, for example, provide more detailed information about, finances information, so that you can set it up, finances provided, then they go to another stage, etc. Right? So the tags is the primary key to make sure that you will know where that prospect, the client, is within the journey, right? And you can utilize them so many tags, right? So so there is a lot of possibilities in that aspect, right? Okay, even if there's duplicated contact, email typo, if they, for example, applied wrong email, then automatically we can send them the text message, right? So very, very powerful system. So that what will be very, very beneficial, and working with the tags is the primary key for behind scene operations, just to be aware. Forms. There are two types of forms, internal and external. Okay, internal forms, when, for example, you have a call with the prospect contact, and then you can apply and update records automatically. You can modify it, you can change it, right? Public forms, when you will create the funnels outside with the lead pages and everything associated with that, and those are like contact us, get free ebook, but we will be that covering much more in depth, right? So if I created the form, let's go create the template base. Do we have a templates? No, there's no templates because this is brand new account. Right, start building your form, just to give you an idea how that works, right? I'm not going to do it. So more likely is asking for the information, first name, last name, email address. You can customize it, you can remove it, you can require, you can provide the text, you can create the new fields. Very important, because we will be working on the new fields very, very, very shortly on another video presentation. Then send, save, and publish, and you can customize it, those forms, and those forms are internal or external, and I will be showing how that works from another get-go, right? So I'm going to delete it, and then let's go back to the getting form. Sorry, I'd rather be going, oh, here we are back. Privacy and compliance, HIPAA and other compliances, you should be aware of it. We are not going to spam the users, right? And we can enable that. And this is the prerequisites, especially for Europe, yeah, European Union. Okay. Let's go back. We have I believe one more. Oh, email authentication. So you will be sending emails from your own domain name. You can have multiple domain names. You can have a different domain names. So if we click here, and I will show you on another video, right? So this is one of the domain names, Street Smart Real Estate Investing, Street Smart REI, and then you will authenticate with the DNS records. We know how to do it, but I will show you on another video. So that will allow to Infusionsoft to send emails on your domain name behalf and look like that you are sending from your own domain name, and that's one of the most important aspects, right? Credibility is a key here, very, very important. And then API. That API, it's much more technical aspect, but Infusionsoft Keap is offering that application, so you can create the API key and you can customize it, and you can allow IP addresses if you want to be more strict with the securities. This is technical, but you can communicate Keap with other applications through the API, and that will be very, very powerful. It's kind of not cheap, to be honest with you, if you want to hire the developer. but that's part of the game, right? So just to give you an idea, this is the overview settings for the Keap Pro for real estate investors, primarily to be used to let you know how that works. And I hope that you enjoy it and you get familiar how that system is working from the setting perspective. And on next one, I will be more jumping in more into the operations of the Infusionsoft. I keep saying Infusionsoft. That used to be Infusionsoft when I started being involved in utilizing that 6-7 years ago. Now it's called Keap and Keap Classic, Keap Maps Classic, and other. But I believe that you, as a real estate investor, the best beneficial cost for the buck, it's Pro version, right? So that we will be focusing on. Thank you very much, and looking forward to next presentation. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate. Please contact me and my team.